using 50 centimeter cube of 1 molar conc potassium hydroxide and 100 centimeter cube of 1 molar conc tetraoxosulfate 6 acid, calculate the respective volume in centimeter cube of base and acid that would be required to produce the maximum amount of potassium tetraoxosulfate 6 tetraoxosulfate 4. There are actually 5 steps to solving this. The first step is you balance the chemical equation, and here's how to go about that. Say H2SO4 would react with 2KOH. I'm going to give you the balanced chemical equation. Now I will give you get K2SO4, you get plus H2O. Now if you bring out your molar ratio, this is 1 to 1 2. For those of you, if you wonder why I write 1 here, this place there's an invisible 1, okay? So you will just need to write the 1 down. Now this is done. Next step is your second step. The second step, you solve for the respective mole of both the acid and the base. And making use of our equation, you need to know that mole equals the conc times volume, okay? Now since our volume were given in centimeter cube, then give us our volume in centimeter cube, so we will divide them by 1000 each, and that would be, the first one, the conc is 1 times, that's the conc of sodium hydroxide. So let's start with the conc of the acid. Rather, the conc of the acid is 1. The conc of H2SO4, 1 times the volume of H2SO4 that was given here is 100. So you say 1 times 100 over 1000. The reason why we divide them by 1000 is because we need to convert it to dm cube. Okay, so our answer here is 0.10 mole. So this is the mole of the acid. Next, we'll solve for the mole of the base. To solve for the mole of our base, which is our third step, we'll make use of the same thing again, over 1000. Now this will be 1 times the volume of the base given was 5, right? Divide by 1000. You arrive at 0.05 mole. Now at this point, you discover that the mole of the base is twice that of the acid. And how do you write this down? This is how you write it down. You would say the mole of the base equals 2 the mole of the acid. So the mole of the base here now is twice that of the acid, and this is your fourth step. So keep this in mind. This already shows that the acid is in SX. So the acid is in SX already. This shows that the acid is in SS. Next, to our fifth step, we solve for the volume of the acid. And to solve for the volume of the acid, we make use of VA equals. So to solve for the volume of the acid, you say the volume of the acid equals the concentration of the acid, the volume of the acid, the volume of the acid equals the concentration of, the base, the volume of the base, the mole of the acid, over the conc of the acid and the mole of the base. If you punch all these, the conc of the base was given, the volume of the base was given to be 1 times the conc of the base, the conc of the base was given to be 1. The volume of the base was given to be 50. That's 50 centimeter cube of sodium hydroxide, and the mole 2 was given to be 1 over the conc of the acid was given to be 1, and also the mole of the base was given to be 2. How do I know? From here. So the mole of the base NB equals 2 Na, meaning the mole of the base is twice that of the acid. And so here the mole of the acid is 1 from here, while at the bottom the mole of the acid, the mole of the base is 2, which is this one. Okay, if you punch your calculator, you arrive at 25 cm cube. So you arrive at 25 cm cube. Now you might be asked, what is the max yield? The max yield would be 50 centimeter cube plus 25 centimeter cube, which would give you 75 cm cube. But in this case, the volume of both our base and acid is 50-25. Now let's go back and check which of our options is actually right. Option C is the correct option, 50, and 25. Next, if you've gotten to this part of the video, please, and if this is your first time, do not forget to subscribe to the channel, and you could also leave a like and share with your friends. And lastly, I'll leave you with a task on this video for you to solve, snap and send to us on the WhatsApp group. If you're not on the WhatsApp group, check the description box. There's a link to the WhatsApp group on the description box. Alright, so here are the two tasks you are supposed to solve and submit to us. Thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next video.